Doing a little yard cleanup. This is going to take a while. I don't recommend this, but this ad says the safe sense thing is killing me. Here's the problem. Every time I shred, this safe sense thing keeps activating. I think if the cardboard's damp, it'll activate it. So I'm going to try to take that out. Let's see if that helps. Always something, guys. Well, this is now the garden shredder. Good stuff. Really need to do some trimming. Everything's getting choked out. Give the pepper in there a chance to grow. And like I said, everything's chop and drop. Mostly everything. Gotta watch your finger. Maybe one day I'll invest in a wood chipper, but I don't think these will work unless they were dried out. This is a nice little surprise. All right, let's get this guy supported. Man, Jimmy, you're loaded, man. Let's get you tied up. Feel bad, I've been neglecting these guys. Well, I did have one sweet potato slip start to take off. Look at this. I swear, what is going on here? How's that still alive? Let's get this Jimmy up. Let's see what's going on with these potato slips. I got two. Where the hell do you come from? Look at that cluster of tomato plants. Here's another one. Need some of our chop and drop stuff. I think that's a sweet potato slip right here. Let's clear that out a bit and then I'll put some more of the chop and drop in there. But this is actually the potato that I planted a ways back. Maybe it'll get a little bit more sun and pick up. Sort of works pretty good with the flowers, you know, so they don't get sun scald. These might get sun scald now that they're exposed. Rosita right here. Big beef tomatoes. Let's go up and grab a couple. Before the critters get it. Damn, it's a freaking horseradish, won't die. Back to shredding some pizza boxes. Hey, these dog bags, dog food bags for mulch and potting mix. Works out great. It will overheat every once in a while. I just turn it off and do some other yard work, let that cool down, and get back to it. All right, let's try to give this jalapeno some sun. That's better. Cardboard mulch is done. We got 3 big bags. Not a bad haul. All right, I'll be retiring this wicking planter. All right, so we got the new wicking planter here. That's the chill indicator. All right, let's see if this planter does any better. Just filling up the wicking planters. Thin this out a little bit for a pepper plant. It's like we're having eggplant for dinner. Look at the size of that thing. Fried eggplant. Egging and breading stage. Let's see what's going on now. I think eggplant is my favorite vegetable coming out of the garden. I mean, like, tomatoes are great, but I get more excited with the eggplant. Looking good. We're going to be doing a little bit of pond maintenance today. That's always worth sacrificing the parsley for. Seeing them guys. Always a nice garden treat. Oh my God, man, they're sweet. I think I'll do the back pond next week. All I got to do is clean the filters. All right, we have a little bit of work to do today. That will go in the fire pit because of the squash vine borers. We have another one up on the hill we have to take out too. Let's get to it. That may heal. Shame. These squirrels are notorious, and once I start taking them out, look at this. So the whole year of squash is a wash. Can't save one. I try being a nice guy. No more Mr. Nice Guy. They nicked that one. See that there? That's a squash vine borer hole, guaranteed. Okay, let's see how bad the ones are on the hill. I'm sure they're decimated as well. Yep, look at that. And with to retrain this Concord grapevine, probably get this going over here. Train both of these, see if one survives. Everything died. Yeah, I'm gonna have to let that go a little longer. Tiger swallowtails, they're in here. I don't want to mess them up. All right, let's check out the hardy kiwis. We gotta trim this sad thing. Might spoil your pear tree. It's not looking good. All right, let's pick some tomatoes. You see how that one there has been pecked by birds? What I'll do is I'll leave that there, and they'll probably keep pecking at the same one. If you take off all the fruit that's been nibbled on and stuff, then they're just going to go for more fruit. So you try to do is you try to leave some of it on there. Now I'll usually pick them when they're like this, but since I have so many on the vine, I'm just going to pick the red ones. They'll keep better on the vine, as long as the critters don't get them. And it looks like blight is setting in on this one pretty bad. And I don't know why, but this, for some reason, I always get blight on this one first, this corner. And then it goes down the line. I can do that whole cluster. This one's got a little split. You can do another cluster here. See how you get all the blight here and here, and for some reason this outside one, it always seems to do the best. I do not know why. I'm going to leave these low-hanging ones for the critters, so they leave the higher fruit alone. That seems to be working, but this year with the squirrels, man, and the spaghetti squash, forget it. I got 0. And the one that's beautiful that did make it, it's got a squash vine border in it. We're gonna dig that out and show you guys, see what I mean. God, I hate them things. It's a shame a creature like that destroys an entire plant at the base. An entire plant. That's why it's nice to grow squash vines on the ground, because they'll reroot along the line and they'll only die up to that next rooting. When you're growing vertical, it's a whole different world. I'm going to show you something. That's the frass I talked about. Like sawdust, and look what fell out. Yep, he's in there, see him? He's coming out. See him coming out? Well, you know what we do with guys like you. You know where you're going, buddy. You know where you're going, buddy. Yep. Come on, buddy, we're going for a ride. You and your partner in crime. This does give me a little bit of pleasure. Yeah, my fish are stupid. So what about the spaghetti squash? Well, unfortunately, it's a total loss. Them squash vine borers, if they're small and you get them out and they only nick the surface, you might be able to save the fruit. But what happens is it'll start getting funky around the area and it'll start to rot. It'll take a while, but I'll see if I can show you an example of that. See how it started up here, the bite marks? You come down here to see how it's like, it looks wet. That'll all rot. We'll see what happens with that one. I'm sure that'll rot too. This one, maybe. The key is to look around this mark here. See if it gets that wet look. Well, at least this makes me happy. I like getting just enough of these. I don't have to get a million of them, but I like getting enough where when I'm out in the yard, I can have something to munch on. So a lot of times I don't eat breakfast. I just come out here and eat stuff from the garden. Cheers. Oh. Man, they're good. Something else to munch on. Cleaner fly. That's it. Here's a nice cluster here. We got some eggplant coming through. That says Rosita, but it don't look like a Rosita. It looks like a black beauty. Here's a black beauty. What the hell's up with that? It's weird. This is a Rosita. My seeds must have got mixed up because this ain't no poblano. It's like a jalapeno. Small for an emerald giant. And the Jimmy Dardells will be picking this weekend to make some. It's a Jimmy Dardell dish with burrata cheese, olive oil, and you serve it like on French bread. It's an appetizer. It's pretty good. Coleus exploded, man. My coleus exploded. We'll get seeds from that. And that browns up. The stem starts dying. I'll cut all these and bag them. The new planter looks like it's doing a little better than the old one. Not much. Give it some time. All right, let's head on to the deck and check out the wicking beds. See what we can get up there. All right, let's see what we got here. Getting a lot of sun skull this year. Sometimes they're salvageable. I mean, look at this. When I pick that, as long as it's not rotting, it's still firm. It should be good. Look at this. That almost looks like a blossom end rock type stuff. This side looks good. These are lipsticks. They're just big. I've never seen them this big. Damn. They almost look like emerald giants. This was a wash. It's crazy, isn't it? This plant did horrible. Sayonara, buddy. It's been a long time coming. I couldn't wait to do that. A couple of these are salvageable. For some reason, you just can't keep this wet enough up here. Personally, went to flower. I'm taking it out there, sucking up all the little bit of water I have. Look at that, that's how dry that is. It's moist down about 2 inches. Put this watering thing up here. That's actually a lemon. This is the Meyer lemon, and this side is actually with the thorns is a lime. They're eating it like an apple. What do we got down here? Guess what's in there, guys? This planter's going too. Okay, let's play Find a Squash Vine Border. It's a shame, this would have been a nice one. Like I always show you guys, that's the frass. This frass is just wet because they came from the bottom. Look at what we have in here. Look at that. Look at the devastation these guys do. Right, there's a little asshole. There's a little maggot. Should I? You guys didn't expect that, did you? And we got some Philly Farm fresh eggs. Thanks, Brian. These come right from Parkwood. And of course some of my homemade hot sauce. Stuff is hot. Oh, that's hot. All right, let's see what we got for the compost bin. All right, we are loaded. These are all coffee grounds from work. I save all the coffee grounds and I compost them at home. Thing is teeming with life. I like to top it off with some of the compost from the bottom and just keep it going. That will all get used up in these beds in the fall. I think I'm going to try Cajun in these blackberries. Just trying to get an idea how I want to do my blackberries. I think I'm going to use this area for blackberries. They're doing pretty good. Next up on the list, I gotta cut some Jimmy Dardellos for dinner tonight. Oh, and Laura's picking some of our grapes.
So we put them on a cheese tray. You get them? Yeah. Can you hold it? And I'll cut. Ooh, you got your finger.
You want to grab that?
Yep.
Do you want to grab the little grape cutter?
Thanks. Do you have a specific eggplant you want me to cut?
I'll come up and I'll get it. There's a load here you might want to get too. With the lantern fly.
You need a basket.
Are they ready?
Oh, sorry.
Yummy grapes. Want to try it?
No.
Why?
You eat it.
You eat it. I eat them every day. What do you think?
Oh, good. Not too tart.
Wow, it grew up over here. I should probably try tipping these.
Yep. This works good. They're good, don't they?
Nice. Let's get some Jimmy Dardellos. All right, we're on the deck. Check out the Wiccan planters. Get some Jimmy Dardellos and maybe some eggplant. See if we can find a nice eggplant. Ooh, baby. There's a Rosita back there too. We're going to be making eggplant rollatini. What do we stuff them inside?
The cottage cheese, mozzarella cheese, and spices. Hold on, you help me to get my stuff right in the video.
Yummy. Alright, what kind of chicken you making?
Chicken Parmesan sliders.
After the eggplant's done, we're going to start with the chicken. Now, good. Alright, now we're going to start the chicken. For the chicken Parmesan sliders?
Yes. Salt on something as soon as you bring it out of the fryer. We're making car bomb cupcakes. So it's Guinness chocolate cupcake with the Jameson Irish whiskey ganache and a Bailey's Irish cream buttercream on top.
Ooh, nice.
Sister's birthday.
Now what's in there?
Butter and powdered sugar, and then I'm going to add cream cheese.
The whole thing you got in? Put the whole thing in?
Yeah, you have to go by consistency.
I use the rest for my coffee.
Right.
Yeah.
Just gonna set it for 5 minutes.
How many of them are you making?
Hopefully 24.
Oh my God. Beautiful. All right, she's got 12 more to make, and I'm not going to sit there and watch her make 12 more of them things.
These are the little mini King's Hawaiian rolls.
All right.
And I'm going to take my serrated knife and start to cut, and try to cut the lid off. Okay. I'm going to keep it together because I'm going to make the chicken parm sliders. And then I'm just going to put provolone on there. And I'm going to put that in the oven and let that toast and let the provolone melt. It really doesn't get soggy. They go in the oven, and when they come out, I'll put sauce, the chicken, then mozzarella, then this, and then on top of here is going to go like a butter garlic sauce.
All right.
In the interim, let the oven heat up. Do these over here. I'm going to get the filling for the other stuff together.
Fresh from the garden. Just the grapes. Oh, can I eat one of these?
Okay.
Mm-mm.
And I'm not measuring, I'm using my hand. I think. I might only roll once. Just like roll more than once. Like that, sort of. I don't have too much filling in it where it's too rich. Hefty amount of garlic.
You can go heavy on the
Like
parsley if you want.
basil? You said basil.
No, you don't use basil.
You told me basil.
Oh, I said parsley.
No, you didn't. You said basil.
Okay, get some parsley, because that's what I need.
You didn't say basil. I was like, I don't think basil goes in this, but
No, parsley. Nice peppery smell.
sweetie.
Minute with parsley. Then a minute with some garlic. One more minute. Make sure that garlic's nice and toasted. Good. Minestrone.